Hi, everybody. This is Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, and I have a message and I am upset. So, there's a lot of passive aggressive people, and I think that they're becoming more and more and stronger in their dysfunction. And the passive aggressive are not taking responsibility. That's why they show up passive, sucking their thumb. And then, of course, it's not going to work out. So then they get aggressive, trying to blame others. And I want you to know that if you're passive aggressive, stop it. Give me a call, a 911 call, please, because you've got to change that pattern. You affect so many other people. So if you make an appointment, show up on time. If you make a commitment and sign a contract, do anything and everything possible to make sure that you follow through with that contract, that commitment, because the universe is watching. If you're going to show up weak, then all you're going to get is weak, but you're also affecting other people. So I had an 8 a.m. appointment today with a contractor that was going to install a garage door. He'd done a few other little things, and from 1 to 10, I was about pleased with the 7. But I didn't want to just let him go. I wanted him to finish the job. I was going to pay him. I had cash and a tip all ready for him. I'm set, dressed, ready to go. Of course, the side garage door is unlocked, and I have the keys to move my car out of the garage when he shows up. I noticed a little bit before 8 that he pulled up and parked in front of my house. And I'm like, oh, perfect, he's here. But he's still sitting in his truck. He's on the phone. So I waited, and I'm like, what the hell? He's going to show up. He's going to start late, but hey, he's on the phone. So I hopped on my computer, looked out the garage, looked out the front, and he's gone. I'm like, what the hell? So I looked for my phone, and I noticed that at 10 minutes before we start that he showed up, and he texted me, I'm outside. He's been here 3 other times, and he's knocked at the front door. And if a man is setting out, a construction man is sitting outside on his phone, I'm going to give him privacy. And so I called him, no answer. I texted him. I said, why'd you leave? And then he texted me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you forgot. I thought you slept in. I thought you weren't home. And so I left, doing a couple errands. I'll be back in a little while. I said, no, I'm here and I'm ready. And let's have a conversation. So when he showed up at 8:50, so now we're 50 minutes behind, I walk outside and I said to him, I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty pissed. He's like, so am I. You made me sit outside for 20 minutes. No, I didn't see your text. And we don't have an agreement for you to text me when you're here. I don't have large animals to put away for his safety. I don't have a bunch of kids that I have to get out of his way. He's been here 3, if not 4 other times. He's knocked at the front door. Why didn't he get out of his truck, walk 30 feet to the front door and get my attention? And I said, no. And so we argued. And I finally said, I bow out. I paid him for what he'd done previously and said, I'm done. So then he got even more upset. So when we had our first argument 4 days ago, he started calling me sweetheart. And I let it go. So today he's calling me sweetheart, hun, sweetie. And I had enough. I'm set, dressed, and ready to go. I'm very professional, even in my personal life, because I value your time. And I want to stay relaxed. I want to enjoy the moment with you. And showing up like this makes more sense. But when he started calling me sweetie, sugar, hun, that was a little on the degrading side. And he got pretty upset when I corrected his words and told him, if you have forgotten, my name is Diane. Not sweetie, not sugar. Yeah, no. None of this would have happened had he shown up a little bit more professional and not passive. Passive is sitting in your truck for 20 minutes with supposedly your 15-and-a-half-year-old son, not doing a goddamn thing. Aggressive is, it's my fault that he sat out there for 20 minutes when he didn't get his ass out of the truck and knock on the front door. I have cameras. And when he would have come to the front door, I would have heard a beep, possibly even a knock. I was waiting for that, and I didn't get that. So look at your life today. Are you passive? Are you aggressive? Because you're jacking other people up. Now, he's in his own misery right now and today, and probably for a couple of days. And he is looking for blame. He doesn't want to take responsibility of his actions. And that's what I work on. I work with people that are just messing themselves up. You're here to be successful. You just got to show up successful. You're here to be strong and empowered. You just got to show up that way. And when you don't, then rough things happen. So if you're one of them, stop. If you have people around you like that, put a stop to that. Because they're just going to get more and more ridiculous, causing more and more frustration. And jacking themselves up, jacking his family's life up, his business life up, and looking, my opinion, pretty bad in front of his 15-and-a-half-year-old son to be fired from such a small little gig that would have been simple and easy. So, how can you change today? How can you be an adult? How can you be an adult? How can you communicate strongly so that when you say something or do something that you are dialed in your fullness and not half-assed doing stuff? That is the real question that we want to ask ourselves. How can I show up stronger? How can I show up better each and every day? And if you're struggling, please reach out. Do a 911 phone call, because this is just bullshit. I had an appointment yesterday, no show, and didn't even respond to her texts. And it's been 24 hours. One guy signed up for a contract and he's sucking his thumb because he may lose or lost his job, and now he wants out, and he is just small. And small people get smaller. Weak people get weaker. I don't want you to be one. And I don't want you to be around any of them. We've kind of got to stop them. It's going to be like a plague. So take a couple deep breaths. Thank you for listening. Thank you for getting curious to see, where can I start to show up a little bit stronger? And when can I just be empowered and get the job done simple and easy? Because success is delicious. Success is surrounded by prosperity and abundance. And it's all out there when you set yourself up correctly. That's exactly what each and every human wants to do, mentally, physically, and emotionally. All areas of your life, personal, business, career, social, is what you say, follow through, and be a powerful person that can be trusted to follow through. That alone is going to change your world. And if you need help, again, I'm Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I'm an intuitive psychic life coach. I shift patterns and stories. I help you heal through all of this small little bullshit stuff, so you can stand in the presence of somebody like me with your shoulders back and owning who you are. Now that's a groovy person.